Oh my gosh. I think I got it figured out. Can you guys see me on Facebook or on YouTube? Oh my good Lord, I swear. I ended up doing an update with my StreamYard and it's just so weird and funky. So, but I can see myself. I see some comments. So let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me, if you're on, and we'll cross our fingers and hope that this is working. Okay, guys, give me a second here. Yay! Okay, you can see me on Facebook. Beautiful. Okay, let me. Gosh, I swear. All right. Okay, I think we're good now. Oh my good Lord. I swear. You know what I need to do? I just need to, every time that there's some kind of update on like, StreamYard or on YouTube or on Facebook, I just need to like take a whole day and just, practice and study. Because then I'm telling you, it's great. I love the updates, but I just feel like it messes with me so much. So, but the only thing I'm not liking is that I'm so chopped, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. All you guys need to see is me and hear my voice and anybody else that hops on for that matter. So I'll figure out how to get it to be more, wider screened, I guess. But okay, well, we're here. That's all that matters. Goodness. All right, you guys. Let's see here. I'm going to go in and make sure my Facebook is running good. Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, I think we're good. All right, you guys. Well, happy, what is it? Tiny Friday. I was thinking today that I've been thinking all day it's Friday. I think that's one of like the hardest things is when, or one of the worst things is when you think it's Friday, but it's only Thursday, or even worse if it's only Tuesday. And I have like no excuse for that because I mean, back when I was in the corporate world, I had to like, or I would be so fixated on the fact that it, was Monday or it was only Wednesday, and so, but no, Mandy, my sweet daughter that just commented, Mandy said, sorry I made her late. You never have to apologize when it comes to family and grandbabies. My sweet little granddaughter we had her and just out of the blue, she started getting a really high fever. And so we got her home and, she's doing better, but, it's just one of those things that happens right with kiddos. They just, she's 2.5 and, oh gosh, no, she's almost 3. Oh my gosh, she's almost 3. I just realized that. We talked about that today. She's almost 3. And they're just, little petri dishes. So, but she's doing good. She's doing better. But I just wanted to make sure and, get, a little talk with her and make sure everything was okay and listen to cute little Kimber's voice, making sure that she was good. So I know there's a lot of the nasty crud going around right now. So it's, it's one of those things where you just kind of have to go through the paces, right? Treat the symptoms and just know that they're building up their immune system. At least that's kind of my own thought about it all. But all right, you guys, let's see. Oh, thanks. I saw someone said, I love your shirt. This is very much, you guys know I love Shein and Temu, but there's this new company and I can't remember the name that I just started ordering from. And this was so perfect for me. So 'tis the season and perfect for October. And if you are lucky enough to be in a state that has, the 4 seasons, which Utah definitely does. So, which, is, I say we have more than 4 seasons, but it's, I feel like our fall season is never long enough, never. And fall's probably one of my favorites, but I'm definitely a summer girl. So love my summers, but boy, when October hits, it's my favorite. But you can't guess why. It's the season of the witch, right? Season of the witch. So, All right, you guys. Well, we'll get started with some fun things and announcements I wanted to make, say hi to some peeps. So I'm going to just kind of do a few shout outs. And I'm still trying to figure out how I got it last time to where, and if anyone's a StreamYard like guru and can help me with this, but when I did a live, oh gosh, I don't know, a couple months back, I was able to have it to where everybody saw Facebook comments and YouTube comments. And now it's back to the way it was, where if you're on Facebook, you can only see Facebook comments, and then YouTube, only YouTube. So, and it's kind of, it's fine, but it's kind of a pain when you are pinning comments so that the people that are on Facebook can know when I'm having a conversation with someone on YouTube. They're like, who are you talking about? Or who are you talking to? So, but it's, I don't know how to figure it out. So if anybody knows, let me know. But all right, you guys, I'm going to give some shout outs and then we'll get started with some readings. Super excited for tonight and just cannot wait to share some things with you. Now, of course, we're starting a lot later than I wanted to, but like I said, I was on the phone with my oldest daughter and my cute little granddaughter, who had a little bit of a spike out of the blue fever. So want to make sure they were good. But anyhow, so we're starting later, but I think tonight, we're just going to stay on for as long as I can and as long as you guys hang with me. But then I may do another tomorrow night, but that's really pending because, and if I do one tomorrow, it won't be very long because I have my annual Halloween event on Saturday, which we're so super excited. Oh my gosh, so super excited for that. So, and I can't wait to tell you guys a little bit about that and some kind of a surprise thing I'm doing tonight when it comes to the Halloween event. But all right, you guys, let's see here. Let me go through, and I just always like to say hi to peeps. So tonight might be just kind of work to see how the flow goes, and we're getting close to the full moon, which is next. Sorry, I had a ding. Hold please. That's something in my eye. Monday. Monday is the supermoon, the full supermoon, right? So, and it's October, and so this is this is the month. This is my favorite month for channeling the other side and connecting with spirit because the veil is so thin, and it just gets thinner and thinner and thinner the closer that we get to Halloween, right? To All Hallows Eve, right? Or Samhain, if you know anything about the the witchy side of things where I remember the first time I saw the spelling of it, I thought, is it Sam Hain? I'm all, what's Sam Hain? And then when I learned more about just, Wicca, not that I practice Wicca, and not that it's a bad thing, but I had to learn how to pronounce it the right way. So there you go. All right, you guys, let's see here. Let's say hi to some peeps. And if you are able to, go to YouTube, I would say join on YouTube, just because you don't get the, the people on Facebook that are, the bots or the scammers. The more that you are, on YouTube, or I'm sorry, the more you're on Facebook, the more likely you will get those stupid messages that, they steal my pictures and make fake accounts. So just some suggestions. You don't have to, but all right. So let's see who is here tonight since we're starting super much later than I wanted to. All right. So let's see. Courtney Scow. Hi, Courtney. Oh, good. You can see me on Facebook. Lovely. I'm glad that it's working. I'm telling you, me and technology just does not vibe some days. But let's see. Amanda. Hi, Amanda Woolley. And let's see. And my daughter is here. She's here to kind of help. My oldest daughter, if you guys had a chance to chat with Mandy, she is my assistant now, and she's incredible. She's been amazing and my savior, and she's on top of it. Like she's on it like Blue Bonnet. So some of you might have got the chance to work with her, and she's been amazing. So definitely know that she's a big part of keeping me in check lately, I swear. But let's see. Colin. Hi, Colin McGuinn. Greetings from Montana, but soon to be back in Gettysburg. You're moving back? Oh my God, Colin. We need to catch up, my friend. That's crazy. Are you not liking Montana? Is that why you were missing, kind of homesick? I mean, both states are beautiful, but that's exciting, I guess, right? Well, good for you guys. I love it. It's always, I always say it's good to try it. It's always good to step out of your comfort zone and do something that scares you. At least you can say you tried it, right? At least you can say you tried. And that's all that matters, in my opinion. So, and go back to Ghost City. I love that. Well, I will be in New Jersey in November for the New Jersey Pair Unity Expo. So if you're going to be heading over to that, or if you'll be, I guess, in that area, then come say hi for sure. All right, you guys, let's see. See, now even my, job breached my contract. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. Get out of that mess, right? Yeah, and go back to what you know in your family. I swear, sometimes we have to kind of know what we have. It's like they say, you don't know what you'll miss till it's gone. And then I'll tell you, move out of state when you don't have anybody else around, but you'll realize it. I've been there, done that before. Let's see, just say hi to some more peeps. Let's see. Hi, Stacy Martin. Oh, I love it. My soul sister. Hi, John Covey. Good to see you here. If I can talk here as well. My God, you guys, I have had very little sleep. So I'm on some caffeine right now, seriously. But so worth it to take care of my cute little granddaughter. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, hi, Cassie Collins. My nails. You guys see my crazy, my Halloween nails, and they're super long. I always go long for Halloween, but these are longer than I think I would like to. But you can see my cute little mummy and all the other fun stuff. So yeah, I'm always in, the season of whatever it may be at the time. So you'll never see me with just plain nails ever, ever, ever. So, all right. Yes. Oh, Colin, I would love to catch up, my friend. Absolutely. I would love that. Let me know. I know my schedule's crazy, but if you are going to be in New Jersey, come see me. Okay. All righty. Kelsey said, I love you guys work together. Me too. Yeah, she's been amazing. Hi, Jackie. Oh my gosh. Jackie said, you look great. I wanted to talk to you personally about your weight loss journey. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, hun. Message me. I've got some stories to tell you. Absolutely. Well, thank you, hun. Thanks for the sweet comment. I feel like I just turned 50. And so, the older we get, the harder it is to lose weight and the harder it is to deal with it, I swear. So I'm trying to embrace my age and embrace the fact that, I'm not 20 with this tiny, figure anymore. So, oh, Jackie, you hate it in Florida and want to move back to Utah? Oh, girl, come back. Come back. Come to the dark side. Come back to the dark side. See, I would love to try to live in Florida, but then I don't know if I could do the humidity. When we were in Gettysburg, no offense, Colin, but I hated the humidity when we were there. We were there in July, so of course I know that's kind of the tough time anyways, but it's just that humidity. Oh my gosh, you walk outside and you feel like that you already need to take a shower, and then why even bother? So it was just awful, awful, awful. But all right, you guys, let's see. That was all my Facebook that I thought I'd shout out. So let me get on my little thing here and see who is hopped on good old YouTube. I probably could just, instead of messing on my phone, I probably could just open another browser, but that would be easy. That's too easy. All righty, let's see. So awesome. Okay. Sometimes it's hard with, oh, I just did something weird with my phone. I love this. What is with people this happened last time, whoever can cut, how often you use meth? Um, about as often as I entertain comments like yours, sir. So goodbye. My hell. Some people, I swear. Anybody wanna, Mandy, you can go in there. I'll ban and delete. My God. How often do you use? Do I look like I use meth? Do I look like I'm a Coke user? My God, we had that same thing happen last time when the guy said, um, what did he say? You're all coked out or something. Like, why can't you just be happy and be a cheerful person and have good energy but they have to blame it on the fact that you're medicated or you're drugged up, right? I don't know. People are weird. So anyway, whatever. All right. Well, hello to all my YouTube peeps. So crazy. I don't know. Some of these uh, people. It's okay, Mandy. I got him, honey. I got him. It was just someone on YouTube again. Rachel, hey, honey, I need to message you back. Girl, something is up with your phone and my phone. So I don't know if you moved to another city, like further away, but I'm getting your text messages like I'm guessing a day late or they're very delayed. So let me, when I'm done, well, it'll be kind of late tonight, and you, sweet girl, are pregnant. I'm sure you want to go to bed, but I will message you back in the morning and we'll get you taken care of. So um, let's see. Is there an easy link? Cassie said, is there an easy link to YouTube Live? Um, you know what? I think, good question. Actually, yes. Hang on. I actually have it. Give me 1 second. I remembered that I actually have it. So let me put it here. Okay. Maybe I can figure out how to put the sting thing back. Okay. I swear. All right, we're gonna flip. I'm gonna go back to this way. Okay. This way is much easier for me to use. There we go. Okay. Okay, so Kelsey posted it too. Thanks, Kelsey. Okay, and I also just commented it, so you should be able to see it there too. So Regina, I love it. That's what I said last time when they said you're all coked out, or are you all coked out? I said the only coke I'm on is the stuff in the red can. Oh goodness, people. Okay. Hi, Jackie. Good night. Rachel, I was just seeing your comment too, and I haven't moved yet, but whatever Xfinity is doing, it's messing up everything. Oh, Xfinity has been a nightmare too, so I get it, hun. No worries. We'll get it figured out. We will get it. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're good. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that also jumped in to help post the link to the YouTube. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, my friends. So let's get started, shall we? Okay. Go in and fix my finger. Okay. All right. So a couple things really quick, and then we'll get into obviously readings. If is Mandy, I can't see. Yeah, it's okay, honey. Mandy, it's fine, honey. I'm gonna have to give you my login to my YouTube, and that way you can monitor it from there. because I think that that's the only way that I'm going to have to add you as the moderator on YouTube, because it was a YouTube comment. You can see in Facebook, but not YouTube. So, and seriously, I have like had no problems with YouTube until recently, and then just have had just YouTube like ridiculous comments lately. But maybe you know that you're getting out there more, and maybe you're becoming more famous when you get the stupid comments, right? Hi, Chriselle. I love Chriselle's. Oh, I love Chriselle. Yes, I am on meth. The mastery of self. I love that. Energy of love, transcendence, and higher purpose. I freaking love you. I love that. I love it. For another soulful flow, meth is miracle in motion, eternal light within, timeless wisdom in the soul, heart aligned with divinity. I'm perfect. Then yes, I am on meth. then yes, I am a meth user. I'm a meth user by all means. Oh, Chriselle, that's awesome. I love that. I'm gonna have to remember that one. And I'm glad to see you here, hun. I love it. Well, people just are silly, so it's all good. It's all good. Oh, yes, so Regina said, I don't know what the spinning thing is called behind you, but it's going crazy. So I don't know how well you guys can see. Let me see if I can kind of, here, I'll turn this. Oh, there you go. Okay. So this star one, you guys see, these are fun. They're just motion active. Well, they move based off of the tea lights, right? The flame. And this one here, the star one here, hardly ever moves unless the energy, I swear, once the energy gets kind of, intense, or we get a lot of high energy, this one here will move like crazy. Otherwise, it won't move, which there's no reason it shouldn't move, to be honest. But then this one here has hummingbirds, and this one here has butterflies. And generally, I have them on my table, but I wanted to put them up there so people could see them. But yes, they move based off of the tea light, right, and the flame and the air coming from that. But you'll watch, if you watch them throughout the night. I'll try to turn my camera so you guys can also watch them, but they will literally, they will move, and they will kind of respond to the energy even in my room here. So it's actually really cool to see. It's kind of interesting. And even in my room here, I have cameras, and I'll catch stuff on my cameras even. So, that's the nerdy paranormal investigator in me, that I love that part too, to catch. So it's, yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. And I don't know what they're called, but they're just on Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon. They're really, they're fun to have. But okay. All right, you guys. So now, let me get stuff moved out of the way. Okay. A couple things really quick, and then we'll start getting into doing some readings here. But if you are interested, I'm already getting this crappy stuff in my throat. Happens all the time. If you're interested in any of the events I have coming up, so we just did the event at the Elks Lodge in Bountiful, and you guys, that Elks Lodge event was it was freaking incredible. So the messages that were coming through that night were so loud and so clear and so precise. I mean, not gonna lie, I left there going, oh my gosh, that just was crazy, and had chills for days. So but some amazing messages. So a couple people recorded, and I'm still trying to get those to see if I can share those with you. My daughter JC was there, and she got a couple recordings, but it wasn't anything that was, I guess, share worthy. But pictures, yes, but the videos weren't. So but then now Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 4th, I have my 4th annual, or is it 5th annual? 5th annual, I had to think, 5 years now. This is crazy. 5th annual Halloween event. So my mini medium annual the gallery reading event. I'm already starting to get stuff coming in. So we'll get through this really quick. So Saturday in Bountiful, again, there's a cute place that my daughter found. It's called May's Gathering Place. And they, just a cute little, what would you call it? I guess it would be, yeah, I was trying to think of what you would call, I wanted to call it a studio, but they've got a cute little place there. I totally lost the word I was looking for, but and it's on Bountiful Main Street, and a cute little venue. That's what I was looking for. So Saturday, Kelsey, you're going to be there. Hey, oh, I can't wait to see you. You better come in costume. You better come in costume. Yeah, everybody needs to come dressed in some kind of costume. Even my son-in-law is coming in some kind of costume. I can't wait for everyone to see what his costume is. It's hilarious. But so Saturday in Bountiful at May's Gathering Place. Now, here is the caveat to that. I am sold out. The event just sold out. So Saturday's annual Halloween event is now sold out. So now I have a couple of tickets that I am going to give away. And because you guys are on tonight, you kind of get the leverage of being able to win them. So it's I knew I would sell out. So I'm keeping it capped at about 50 people. Well, I actually was capping it at 45, but we've gone over 50. So, but I'm sold out now. So Saturday, I can't take any more, but I have a few tickets. I have technically two, but if we have to squeeze a few more in, we can. But I'm going to tell you how you can try to win those tickets for Saturday. So Saturday in Bountiful, it's at 6:30 to 8:30. Am I right, Mandy? Is that right? 6:30 to 8:30. Got so much going on. And doors will open at 6. We will have some yummy snacks. So my daughter's sister-in-law, which is my son-in-law's sister, is making some really yummy kind of little finger food. So we're going to have that. It's going to be very fun, relaxed, but also a little bit more formal kind of. I wanted to make it kind of a fun bougie. So we're going to have linen and just really pretty, fun decorations, lots of yummy little snacks and food. And then I'm also going to be doing some giveaways for costumes. So if you come in a costume, you will automatically get something. You'll get a little treat at the door for, coming in costume. And then we have a really nice prize that we're going to be giving away to the best costume. And I'm not going to tell you how that's going to be decided as far as voting goes. But so come in costume, come in your best costume. I actually got my husband, we're doing a fun kind of joint costume Saturday. So I'm excited to, I got him to dress up. He's going to be dressing up Saturday. And of course, I'll be in costume as I always am. And then even JC will be there because this is a family event. It is for 12 and up. Now, 12 is just recommended. It doesn't mean they have to be 12. I think I've got someone bringing a daughter that's like 10 or 11, which is totally fine. If they're responsible and they're mature enough and they can sit through a couple hours of, the gallery readings, then beautiful. I'm totally not even opposed. So, but it'll be a good time. So come, if you, I guess if you haven't gotten tickets, then maybe you can try to win some. So, but yes, we will absolutely, Regina, we will take lots of pictures and send lots of pictures. So, oh, and my husband's on. He just said it's against his will. He's full of crap. I mean, I kind of told him that he was dressing up, but Mandy also put in there, if you purchase tickets and you haven't received them in your email, check your spam, because for whatever reason, these emails go to your spam. So, but if you still don't see them, reach out to her. Also, make sure that you don't buy tickets from anywhere but the website. And if someone offers tickets, the best thing to do is reach out to Mandy or myself and make sure that they're legit. So, because people, again, are not very good people sometimes, and they will they will, they'll steal your money and you won't have a ticket, right? And then, and that will really piss me off. So, because it's happened in the past, it has actually happened. So, but yes, so the event Saturday is sold out. My annual Halloween event is sold out, but I do have a few tickets I'm going to give away. And because you guys are on tonight, those who can make it, I know if you're in another state, you know what, hire me to come to your state. I will be there. I actually have some people messaging me asking to have me travel, and I'm always willing to travel to do events. So, and matter of fact, my husband and I, when we go to New Jersey in November, I'll be doing the New Jersey Pair Unity Expo, and then we are going to be flying out Sunday the 9th to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we're going to go and see my Green Bay Packers play his Eagles, which is going to be so crazy in Lambeau. I'm so excited. And if you guys know, my husband and I are two very passionate football fans of our teams. So it's going to be interesting. So the fact that his team is in Lambeau playing the Packers, which doesn't happen very often, we thought the timing was perfect. So they're playing Monday Night Football on the 10th. So it's like the timing's just, I mean, it's golden. So we're going to fly to Green Bay and then go and see the game. And while we're there, a lady that lives in Green Bay, or near Green Bay in Wisconsin there, she's gathering up some people and wants to try to do a little event while I'm there. I said, I absolutely, if it works, then we can make it work. So absolutely. We'll, so get to meet some people. And she said they were super excited to meet me when I come out. And I said, well, get it worked out and I'll be there. So, it's lots and lots going on. So yes, very busy, very, very busy, but feel so very blessed. Absolutely. So hi, April Ackerman. Oh my gosh, good to see you, stranger. Long time no see for sure. Hi, Bree. I just want to make sure I was saying hi. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, we shall see. We shall see. I don't know. My husband's team's undefeated right now, and my Packers just had a tie with the Cowboys, and I'll tell you that game was brutal. It was brutal. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So if I don't return back to Salt Lake on the Wednesday after the game, come looking for me. No, we're very passionate, but we also are not ridiculous either. Okay. All right, you guys. So like I said, if you don't have anything planned Saturday night and you are hoping to get tickets to my annual Halloween event, gallery reading event, it is sold out, but I got a few tickets kind of put to the side and I'm going to give those away and I'll explain more about how you can do that. But it's going to be a good time. Good time. The Halloween event is always my favorite. And then, like I mentioned, in New Jersey, when I'll be in New Jersey, November 8th for the New Jersey Para Unity Expo, you can find all that information on the New Jersey Para Unity Expo website or on their Facebook page, as far as how to get tickets to that and the time of the event. It's just one night. It's or one day, I should say. It's just that Saturday. However, the Friday before, which would be is that right? The 7th, the Friday before, and the Saturday night of the event, they are having VIP dinners. So you can go and I'm not sure how much those tickets are, to be honest, but you can go buy a ticket to the VIP dinner and you can go and meet and greet all of the celebrity paranormal people. So yeah, but all that's on their website for sure. But I will be there as a reader. And so if you get tickets to the event, which I think the event is, and don't quote me on this, I think it's under $25 to get in, around that. And you get in and you can come and see all the different vendors and readers and whatnot. So, okay. I think that is all the updates of everything I have coming up. I probably am forgetting something, but I am going to be doing some more events coming up once things kind of slow down after we get back from New Jersey and from Green Bay. And I am planning to do some more all age events. So if you have some kiddos that are, you know, under the age of 21 that want to come, because most of my events have been at bars, then we'll definitely do that. So let's see, Ashley, next trip to Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, it probably won't be until next Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, hun, but I'll be in, like I was saying, I'll be in New Jersey in November. But you know, if you guys, you know, if you want to put together and we can work together and do an event in Gettysburg, oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I'll be there in a heartbeat. I'll be there in a heartbeat. So absolutely. I love Gettysburg. Absolutely loved it. So, okay. All right. Let's get just started with some readings, and can hear my little puppies outside barking already. Either they're being teased or they're fighting or playing, or they're already picking up on all the crazy energy. So, if you guys are new to, let's see, Ashley said, I'm sure we'll be there. Yeah, awesome. Oh, I would love to have you. I don't think we've met, Ashley, so I'd love to meet you, hun. Would love to come and meet you. Okay, so if you are new to my live tonight, this is kind of how readings work. It is all really just based off of who I am drawn to. So, but the way that I ask for you to connect your beautiful energy or your amazing energy to the cards, we're going to be using some tarot cards. So, is by giving me some numbers. So, if you're new, which I just thought, I love Pufferfish Leo. I freaking love that name. Well, welcome. Then I'm going to kind of explain how you do that. So now you're going to comment and give me two numbers between 1 and 44. And then next to your numbers, I want you to write just kind of basic topic of what you would like your reading to be. If you want, you know, if you want to ask questions about your health, just put health. You know, if it's relationships, you know, marriage, whatever it may be, you can put that, you know, your job, career. Now, if you're hoping or wanting to get a message from any of your loved ones that have passed, so those souls that walk within that beautiful spiritual realm, then you'll just put next to your two numbers, write spirit. Don't tell me, you know, who you're hoping to hear from or wanting to channel. I don't want to know if it's a male or female. I just put spirit. The reason for that is because I don't want any given information. I want for everything that comes through to be organically 100% from your loved ones in spirit as they communicate. So if I'm given any information, then it's, you know, it can be kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it can kind of distort things. And then it kind of takes you out of your subconscious into the conscious, and then you start to read things differently. So you can just put the two numbers between 1 and 44, and then what kind of reading. Now, then if I choose you and you would like to come on live, which we love doing those, let me know then as well. So when I choose you, I'll ask you, when you come on live, I just ask that you have a working camera and that you are in a space that's a bit quiet and doesn't have very many interruptions. So, and of course your mic's working. You don't have to come on though. There's no pressure. Even if I choose you and you're like, nope, I'm in bed, you know, in my jammies with no makeup and hair, you know, is all, you know, messy, whatever. I don't want to be seen. That's fair. You don't have to come on camera. But it kind of makes it a little bit, not easier, but kind of easier to connect. Then also, you make sure you are commenting, you know, your numbers and what kind of reading you're wanting. Try to comment just ever so often. Don't comment back to back to back, because if you do that, it clogs up the whole feed, and then it just pisses me off and frustrates me. Because then other people, I can't see their comments. So, and that will not get my attention, I promise you. So just put, your numbers and then kind of give it a minute and then do it again. But once I choose someone to receive a reading, then I'll have you guys hold your comments just because it can be kind of distracting. However, there is a caveat to that. If whatever I am, you know, sharing, or telling the person that I am reading is making sense with you, especially if it's channeling a departed loved one, then please comment and say something. So, because it's really hard to try to kind of divide that energy and know exactly where this comes in. Because once you start to open up the portal, as we call it, or that energetic portal, and you welcome all the souls that are, on the other side that connect with any of you, and this can be any souls on the other side, then it's nearly impossible to know until they start validating who they are and who they're connected to. And that's where you'll start to see that come in. So, but sometimes I'll be with someone and their loved one will bring another one through and I'll start connecting to their stuff. And you're going, wait a minute, that really sounds like my dad or my mom. Then please comment and say, you know what, this sounds a lot like me. And you can even say why. You can validate it and say, well, if we picked up a number, let's say we picked up 12, and you would say, oh my gosh, this sounds like, my dad, and he passed on, December 12th, that's kind of how that would come in. So, but you definitely don't want to be too jumpy because you want to make sure that there's several things that would connect with, your departed loved one. So, but if you're new, you'll get the gist of how this all works. But, okay, let me do a little scribbling really quick because I'm already starting to hear something. All right. I was going to pull an affirmation card, but I think we're just going to jump right into readings. But I wasn't able to do my podcast last night. So today I kind of I've been really super busy and kind of a little bit disconnected. But today I've had a very interesting combination of numbers today. So if you guys know who've been on my lives, and when I get numbers, it'll validate, maybe a departed loved one's birth date or death date or age or whatever it may be. But this one was really, really interesting. So let me write this down really quick here. Okay. So, okay. That would be, okay. I'm going to write a couple of things I'm already hearing. Okay. So, the number the consecutive number, I got to a huge number. It was 228. How weird is that? So, let's see here. Oh, Christine. Oh, hi, Christine Nicholson. Lexi wants to say hi. Oh, yeah. Let me get her. Yeah, she's probably right outside my window. JC. JC. Dad'll get her. Oh, if she can have a moment to be on my live and be just on screen, she'll do it. Sorry, guys, I have got really bad chocolate. J-Bugs. Oh, do you remember Lexi? You remember Lexi that I babysat for a while? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wants to say hi. You won't see her, but Christy's on and Lexi's watching. You don't look. She said she looks like a bum. Hurry, then just poke your head in. Say hi. Everyone, this is my redhead. This is my youngest. She's 13 going on 30. So, yeah, she makes it that far. Sheena, do you remember Miss Sheena? No, you don't remember. No, I don't. I'm sorry. No. All right. They wanted to say hi, or Lexi wanted to say hi. So thanks for coming in and saying hi. She doesn't have school tomorrow, so she's gonna be up late with mom tonight, I'm sure. But then we're gonna try to go see the Conjuring movie tomorrow. Oh yeah, the new one that obviously just came out. So I gotta hear. Okay, now you need to go out because I'm getting ready to do readings. Okay, so bye. Bye. No, I don't want to, Bye.
Love you.
Okay.
Come on,
Love you.
Pixie, come on.
Thank you. Hey,
Yes, Mom.
can you go down and grab my medicine? You know what I'm talking about? That's in the fridge. Just grab the brown bag.
Yes, I totally know.
Because I'm wearing my mother.
I want that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right, you guys. Bye. Gotta love teenagers, right? Got to love them. Oh, I was just seeing the comment. Oh, Caitlin. Caitlin said, is she the only redhead? I love that. I'm the only redhead. They called me the redheaded stepchild. She is not the only, well, my only redhead. Yes, yes, yes. But only because, so my two oldest, so my daughter Mandy that's my assistant, and my son Braxton are from my first marriage. And then my husband now, Justin, is a redhead. And then when I was pregnant with JC, we just sat and were like, I actually had a shirt made that said brewing a redhead, and it had an arrow pointing down. So we just wanted her to have red hair. That's all we just were like a healthy redheaded little girl. And boy, did we ever. And not only is she a redhead, but she is also a Sagittarius. So she's a fire. My husband is an Aries. So he's another fire. And they both have blue eyes. So I've got very rare redheaded fire signs. So do you guys feel bad for me? Bless my heart, right? Bless my heart. But yeah, we're gonna try to go, and gonna take a little red. My husband does not do scary movies at all. And then I don't mind them. It depends on what it is. And of course, The Conjuring is one of my favorite. And so, oh, thanks, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, it is funny. Thank you. Anyway, so we're gonna go, and about the only time I can see scary movies is if my kiddos will go with me. So yeah, too cute. Too cute. That's right. Yes, Laura, those fire signs are the best. I love the fire signs, but us air signs are even better. Because without us air signs, none of you would exist. Because you would not be able to breathe, right? So you're welcome. All right, you guys, we'll get serious now, but okay. Tonight's just going to be a fun night, and I promise we'll get to some readings, and I'm wide awake. So if you guys are up to staying late, we'll stay up late. But then, like I said, I'm going to try to do some tomorrow night, but it is the night before my Halloween event, and that's kind of hard. But yeah, so yeah, Laura, fuel for the fire. That's right. Those fire signs need the air signs, and the air signs need the fire, right? That's how it all works. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, the number I kept getting was 228. So 228. And this is, so when I mentioned the numbers between 1 and 44, so how this would work is 228 would be, so really, I mean, this is a big number, and I don't get this number very often at all. So it is very rare I get three numbers. So the way this would connect, 228 would be like February 28th as being a date of someone's death or birth date. This could be, I even was thinking that sometimes it can be even transposed, or like I call it psychic dyslexia. This could be 8/22, which would be August 22nd. That one might be less likely than the 228. So if you connect with the 228, so February 28th, and I kind of laughed when I saw the 228 because I thought February 28th, because isn't it leap year, right, is the 29th, and it's like every 4 years, right? So if you connect with 228, let me know. I'll go looking through your comments here. But what that'll mean is that either I am connecting with one of your loved ones in spirit that is wanting to validate that as their death date or birth date, or someone in spirit is validating your birth date or a special date for you. You know, it can even be your wedding anniversary, but and that's where they try to get your attention or get my attention to get your attention. So, so if you connect with that, let me know. And it looks like a couple people do. Let me look at your comments here. So April, oh, April Ackerman. That's your birthday? Your birthday is 2/28, April? Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Well, this might be a night for you, my friend. This might be someone trying to come in and give you readings. Let's see. Hearing some weird noises behind me. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Oh, Susan. Hi, Susan Kramer. I did not know that you were, or that you had, I think I did know you had light eyes, but that's so cool that you are also the rare. Red hair, blue eyes is very rare. Oh, hi, Layla. Nail reveal. Oh, do you guys want to see again? Here's my fun Halloween nails. There's my mummy. That one's my favorite. And all my others. What's this one? This one has like a little haunted house. We love this stuff, huh? Okay, let's see here. Oh, April just said my grandfather's birthday too. Now, okay, April, you're giving me goosebumps everywhere. So now, April, has your grandfather passed? Has grandpa passed, my friend? Caitlin said, I have red hair and blue eyes. I love it. I have a thing for red hair. I don't know what it is. I love red hair. I love redheads. This is so cool that your birthday. And then Amanda said, my cousin and uncle's birthday is February 28th. Now, Amanda, has your cousin and uncle passed? Let's see. And then Christina, 28 is my mom's birthday this month. Okay. And then let's see, was there any others I missed? Okay. That was on Facebook. Oops. My gosh. That stuff going all weird. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, Chriselle. I know they're a little longer than I normally do, but I'm loving them for Halloween. Let's see. Oh, Amanda said they're still here. Okay. April said, yes, Grandpa has passed. Okay. I have a feeling, April, we might have your grandfather trying to come in. That may be very much so. Kelsey, and do you think the 228 is maybe a double 8? I don't know. I never thought about that, hun. I mean, it might be a little bit of a stretch, but it might be, well, even it could even be, as I think about numerology, we could be doing 2 + 2 + 8. But I feel like this is more of the date of February 28th because it was so specific. I didn't feel like I needed to add them, if that makes sense. But 2 + 2 + 8 is what, 12, right? 8. How weird is that? I used the number 12 as an example earlier. Okay, that's weird. It's totally not planned. Which then 12 would be connected to, I mean, 12 is going to be that's going to be a lot of people connecting to that, right? I think 228 is more specific, right? But 12 would be like the month of December, the 12th of the month, things like that too. So let's see here. Okay. And let's see. Oh, Diane is on. Hi, Diane. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hang on. Scott died on February 28th. Are you serious, Diane? Okay, so I just want to kind of express and then kind of explain. I'm like speechless. So on Facebook, here, let me pin the comments. I'm going to just show so people can see. So those on who are on YouTube can see that. But so my friend Diane, we've been great friends since high school. We cheered together and hung out together, and we did everything together when we were younger. And I still consider her my best friend. But her brother Scott, who was older than us, many, many, many years ago, had unfortunately taken his life. It is, was the thought. I think we've talked about this, and I've kind of got my different feelings about that. But I did not know your brother passed February 28th. I mean, that's not a date I would remember, but that's crazy, hun. Well, and the fact that you're here, babe, I'm telling you, that might be where that's coming in as well. So let's see. Anna said, well, this is really cool too. So Anna said, my in-laws got married on 8/22, and father-in-law's birthday is 2/28. Okay, that's really cool. That's interesting. So crazy. I mean, we don't have a lot of people on, but for those numbers to connect that way. And Ashley Mann said, I was born 12/28. Well, that's interesting because of the 12. So there's lots of interesting connections, and maybe we'll just have to dig right in and see how this is all meshing, right? And get more validation of who this is that's trying to let us know that they're here. All right, so I'm going to do a little scribbling here, and then I'm going to just, we might even just be doing spirit led. We might be doing spirit led right now. Actually, we're going to do spirit led. So, so for those who don't know what spirit led means, this means that if you connected with the 2/28, then I want you to very much pay very close attention. What this means is that whoever has been with me that validated the 2/28, the February 28th, or even if it's connecting backwards, they will be really coming in strong and giving me, things that, either through visions, I'll hear, feel, or see. And then I'll share those with you. And then that's where they will start to validate who they are. And then we get connected to the right person and we share those messages. But that's so crazy. Oh, Jessica Young said, you glitched out right when you mentioned him taking his life. That's so crazy. This could very well be Scott coming in then. It's what they'll do too. They'll validate their presence when you mention their name, or, when you validate what they're trying to communicate. They'll do things to electronics, or I've had my lights flicker. I've had lots of weird things happen. And the fact that we are in October and we're close to the full moon on Monday, and, the closer we get to All Hallows Eve, that's when the veil is the thinnest. It just gets thinner and thinner and thinner. So it's going to be an interesting night tonight, I'm sure. And then, like I said, tomorrow I might hop on and do some more. But let's see what we get through this spirit led. So if you connect with that 2/28, stick with me here. And then also, everybody, please let me know if anything coming through, if you understand it. Connect with it, and you can validate why. Okay, give me a second here. Okay. I got some really weird things coming through, so I'm going to write these down and we'll talk about them here in a minute. If you've never had a reading or ever seen a mediumship reading, anytime that a soul comes in and is trying to communicate, just be mindful that there's such a high vibrational energy on the other side that they literally are kind of speaking a different language. It's a different vibration. And what I'm doing, I mean, I know that it's been an hour that literally that I hopped on and we've kind of been chatting and just bullshitting, but I've really been working on getting my energy lifted. I'm working on even getting yours, even though you're virtual. And this is to help us get our levels to as high as we can, so that your loved ones in spirit don't have to work too dang hard, and they lower theirs, we raise ours. The closer we get to touching to their vibrational frequency, the stronger my mediumship abilities will start to kick in, and the stronger that the messages will come through. Um, you know, that there's so much work done in this, and it's energy, and it's being able to really think outside the box when it comes to some of the things. So when I tell you a couple things I'm getting, you kind of got to think outside the box and not be so literal, as more of them being kind of more, kind of figurative. So, and I'll kind of explain that when I tell you the stuff that I just saw. But getting a lot of visions, by the way, I'm not hearing a lot. One of my strongest abilities is called clairaudient. It's the ability to hear the other side. And the way I explain it is that our loved ones in spirit, they don't have a voice because the voice stays here, obviously, in the physical body. But when I hear them, it's a thought that pops in my head that is not my thought. And I know it's not my thought. So that's when I say I hear them, that's how a medium hears. Now, through claircognizant is kind of a picture show for me. It's like little visions pop up in my head. So it's a memory, and I know it's not my memory. So then I'll mention that. So um, just kind of, a little bit of mediumship 101. Um, the other one that I enjoy once in a while when it's something good is called clairgustant. It's the ability to taste things that I should not be tasting all of a sudden, and then it'll be validating something that your loved one on the other side, enjoyed, or like one time I tasted like um, literally mint skull too, like chewing tobacco one time. It was the most disgusting thing ever. But the person I was reading knew exactly why, because their brother chewed mint skull, So this is where, sometimes I'm like, I don't need to taste that. Then, clairsentient is the ability to feel. So you'll feel things. You may feel how they passed. You may feel the emotions. I may feel your emotions. So this is kind of how um, they start to manipulate the different clairs, as we call them. So now, without a doubt, the 228 is connecting or coming from, I should say, a male soul. So I do have a male, which is going to be um, not as easy uh, to identify which of the few of you that connected to the 228. So, but I can tell you that my whole right side has got the goosebumps, and your right side is your divine masculine. So this is where they come in, and their energy validates this is male. That makes sense. So I do know I have a male. Um, I have to tell you right away, he's showing me, this was the weird thing I was going to tell you. He's showing me Monty Python. So now I've never really watched Monty Python's, I think it's a show, right? It's a movie. Hell, I don't know. But the only thing I can think of is if I'm seeing Monty Python, it's either the person on the other side, this male, loved the show, or they want to validate the name Monty, or there's something about a damn python snake. So do you see how this kind of connects? I don't think in the many years I've been doing this, 28 years that I've been channeling the other side, that I've ever had a soul come in and want to validate or bring through Monty Python. So um, let me know if you understand or connect with that. It's so weird. Um, um, I just heard I'm with mom. I'm with mom. So anytime I hear this, when I hear I'm with mom, this can be kind of tricky, because this may be him validating that he's protecting mom here in the physical, or he's validating that he's with mom on the other side. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. Okay. For those who are connected to that 228. Um, Okay. I can tell you, I can tell you without a doubt that that this male that is here, that's bringing up the 228, that's also bringing up the Monty Python. But there's also the fact of being with mom. But the other is, hang on here. I want to make sure that I'm interpreting this right. Uh, okay. Okay. Boy, I'm getting a whole lot, you guys. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Let me get all this written down. Um, okay. Okay. Um, I need to also mention, boy, yep. I'm trying to decipher what it is I'm tasting. That's what's taken me minutes. So, but the number 68 just came up. So, 68 is going to be the connection with the age of 68. Now, 68 will be like the age that maybe they passed. This would be June 8th as a significant date, a death date or birth date that they're trying to validate. This can also be, someone born in 1968. This is kind of how this works. So, and then they also, I'm kind of laughing because, this time of year is really where, when you get to experience fall, we're kind of talking about my shirt and all the fall stuff that, this is the time for football and for, I think there's coffee, right? There's that, as they call it, um, the real, the real white bitch, kind of, Starbucks coffee, right? It's like, the pumpkin flavored stuff, right? The spice. And they're laughing about the fact of that, this particular flavor during this time of year, and I'm trying to interpret this the best way I can, but they just did not like, they, matter of fact, despised the fact that there was pumpkin spice flavoring. So, how some people just hate pumpkin spice flavoring, or just this time of year when all that comes out. So, there's something to do with giving crap with that as well. And that came along right close with that 68. And I don't know why that even mattered, but so June 8th, or the age of 68, or 1968 is the year that maybe they passed, or maybe your year of birth. This is kind of how they work. So now 68 can also be how old they would have been this year. So if that makes sense. I'm going to look through your comments and see. Let's see here. Okay. Kelsey said, February, my ex's grandmother passed away. See, 8/8 is my ex's death date. Okay. In the month we got would be 12/21. Oh wow, lots of numbers, Kelsey. Okay. He called his grandmother that passed away mom because she raised him, and that will make sense too. Because sometimes souls, when they come through, even if someone says I'm with mom, even though it's their grandmother, but because if grandmother raised them, they would know that you would never hear him say I'm with grandma, right? So they'll validate things just as if they were here. Okay, let's see. Jacqueline Meyer, I love it. Maybe not my hubby. He could eat a whole pumpkin pie. Girl, me too. You know, pumpkin pie for me though, I need like a shit ton of whipped cream. You can't even see the pumpkin pie. I'm right there with you. I'm laughing about the fact I can taste the pumpkin, but what was interesting is that there was something else that was with it, and I really think it's that you know, like the spiced pumpkin, right? Or that flavor that we seem to, you know, always have. But um, let's see. Oh, okay, April. I'm going to put April on here. Let's see. Okay, so April, my gosh. So April said, I believe my grandmother was 68 when she passed. Now, and would this grandmother, April, would this be your grandfather's wife that we connected the 228, the birth date as well? Is this, you know, I don't even care if they divorced here in the physical before passing, but was this spouse at one time, if that makes sense? Let me know. Hi, April. I have a feeling this is your grandpa. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Yes. Okay. Do you know why pumpkin or pumpkin pie or pumpkin flavoring or that why pumpkin spice, unless you are obsessed, April, with like pumpkin flavoring, because it's a feeling of either I am like really, it's almost like they're giving crap for you being obsessed with this flavor, or they were obsessed with it, but you're not. So it's like one of you isn't. So it's a teasing kind of thing. It's the best way I can explain this, but very interesting, very interesting validation and the way that that's coming across. But I have a feeling this might be your grandfather. Just to see that 228, that February 28th, and for the fact that this is your grandfather's birthday and yours, my friend, I can't look at that as anything but this is it. You know, that's too coincidental, and I don't believe in coincidences. So let's see. April's I can't figure it out. It's been a lot. Okay, that's okay. Nope, that's okay. I'm not really worried about it. Just I always say anything that doesn't connect, I always tell clients, take it with you. You know, you may be talking to family members later and you'll start talking and they're like, oh yeah, you know, he hated this time of year because he hated pumpkin. You know, it's like what'll just kind of pop up later. So that was just kind of an example, but I have a feeling this might be your grandfather, April. So, you know what I'm going to do? April, have we ever, I'm calling family. Please call them. April, this is April that I knew in Arizona, right? Please tell me you're the April I know in Arizona that's a redhead as well. Is this that April or am I like losing my brain? And I haven't lived in Arizona for, oh my gosh, how long has it been? 15 years. 14, 15 years. So yes, call your family, hon, because I have a feeling this is for you, babe. I really do. So while she's doing that, I'm going to write a couple things down here too that I'm getting. Oh, it's not April. And April, how do we know each other? April, are you? Gosh, see, I'm so bad about remembering these, you guys. So April, how did we meet, or have we ever met? I'm so bad, I swear. I know so many people, but I can't remember. You guys, I've met so many. Kelsey said, let me pin Kelsey's comment. Let's see. Okay, Kelsey, I'm so glad you're coming Saturday. Oh, I hope we get a connection with your boyfriend, hon. I had a dream 2 nights ago that a python was in my house trying to get me. My ex's sister just did a photo shoot with a pumpkin head, and I commented on her. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I love that. Kelsey, that's really cute. I love that. So we might be having a little bit of both. So April, we've never met. Is that right then, April? But you come here a lot. You come on my lives. Well, that's probably why I feel like I know you. That's so cool. Well, I love that we're finally getting a connection for you, hon. This is so awesome. I seriously thought you were the April I knew and when I lived in Arizona. Okay, well, you call your family, hon, and see who you can get on tonight because I really feel this is your grandfather without even hesitation. So, but we may also have what we call those piggybacking kind of, moments where they come in behind. So, hi. Good night.
Good night.
This
Love
is my
you.
redheaded hubby
Hi.
with the blue eyes.
That's from Chriselle.
Oh,
Love you.
Chriselle. That wasn't from my husband. That was from my friend.
She told me. She
Oh.
messaged me and says, I want you to go give her the biggest hug.
Oh, I
But
love
that
it.
was also from me.
I know. Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Night.
Love you. Chriselle, you're so cute. I love it. Let's see. Mandy, what were all the numbers again? 228, honey. 228. 228. So like February 28th is being a significant significant date, right? So like February 28th, birth date or death date. And being that April just connected with that being her birthday and then her grandfather's, I mean, there's no question about that. I feel like this is for her. So, okay. All right. We'll give it a minute. I got such bad dry mouth all of a sudden. I'm going to scribble for a minute here. Okay. I still need to figure out, I love this. Okay. Oh, I love it. Hi, Wendy. Wendy, it says, hi, I am April's aunt. Oh, I love this. Okay. So Wendy, April's aunt. So help me out here, because I swear when I start to channel, my like common sense brain shuts down. So if this, well, I know this is April's grandfather. So if this is April's grandfather, so then is this your dad, Wendy? Am I understanding? Am I putting that right? Did I line that up right? And having the 228 birthday, February 28th. So I love that. So April just said she can help. I love it. Oh, my daughter just said something to her. What is that? Oh, oh my gosh, Mandy, are you kidding me, honey? Okay, hang on. I'm going to pin my daughter's comment really quick too. Boy, this is going to be interesting night. Okay, so my daughter commented that I was just doing some digging. You mentioned Monty Python. Uncle Mont's funeral was 8/28. So, and that's so interesting too, the 8/28. So now, for those who maybe I'll explain. So Mandy is my daughter, and Mont is my husband's uncle. Now my husband is my daughter's quote unquote stepdad, but he's dad to her too. But so Mont is my mother-in-law's brother, and he was special needs. Amazing, amazing, beautiful soul, amazing man. And boy, you know what? We need to find out how old Mont was. Oh my gosh, Mandy, find out how old Mont was, please. Because I said 68. Was Mont 68 when he passed, or would have been 68? Oh my God, I think that might have been. And I don't channel family, but Mont I didn't get to know very well. I kind of did, but he was in a home, a care facility, and then I only got to see him every now and then. And then, but he had passed away several years ago, but on 8/28. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep that in mind for sure. So, he would have been 20, or he would have been 82. Mandy said he would have been 82 this year. Okay. But then how old was he when he passed? How old was he when he passed? Let me know. Okay. Oh, Shay's on too. Oh, and my mother-in-law's on too. Oh, good. We might be just having my whole family too, April. And he loved pumpkin pie. Wow. Okay. And then, okay, Wendy said this was your stepdad. Okay. And mom would say I'm here with mom, which, and so grandma, my husband's grandmother just passed away a little over, my gosh, has it been 2 years almost since grandma passed away? Okay. I love this. We might have, oh, my mommy's here. Hi, mom. My mother-in-law, Roxanne. So 2015, he passed. Yeah, so it was 10 years ago. Wow, I can't believe Mont passed 10 years ago. Okay, so if Mont passed 8/28 10 years ago, that mean he just had a milestone celebration of life, which would have been 10 years ago. That's what they'll do. They'll come in when they want to celebrate milestones of passing or their birth dates or whatever may be. And I know Mont's birthday is also, Mom, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's also the same time as, is it yours or grandma's? I always mix up birthdays, I swear. But he was 71 when he passed. Okay. I'm still curious why the 68. What would be 68? Mom, were you? No, Mom, you wouldn't have been 68. Was Mom really 71 when he passed? No, that was 10 years ago, so that wouldn't be right. Okay. We'll have to figure this out. But okay, April said my step grandpa and my aunt's stepdad. You said it sounds like your family. I don't know. I think we might have kind of some, I think we may have some cross. I think we have a couple of them trying to come in. So let me see what more I can get so we can validate when what this is. So yeah, that's right, Mandy. So Mandy, grandma was born 8/22, which would be the 2/28. Oh my God, that's right. Okay, this is really crazy. That might be as well. And then, but April said my grandmother was 67 when she passed. Okay, let me see what more I can get. Woo, okay, hang on. There's a lot. How interesting would this be, and how special would this be if we are connecting with my mother-in-law's brother, Mont? I didn't even think about Monty Python. I didn't even think of that. And then the pumpkin. Mom, we might have Mont, and I don't think I've ever channeled Mont. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. But you know, even with Mont having, you know, disability, right, or special needs, he wasn't able to speak. You know, he would, you know, he would just scream out loud. I remember he'd always say, "Hey," you know, and or he'd smack you, you know, but which was always with love, you know, but never was really, you know, able to communicate verbally. So when when someone passes that has any kind of ailments or disabilities, they leave that here in the physical body. So we would not be communicating, um, you know, with Mont in that state, if that makes sense. So, and then I didn't even think about, like Shay just said, I immediately thought of him when when you said he's with mom. I didn't even think about this. I have got chills everywhere. How beautiful would this be to be channeling my husband's uncle, who I didn't really get to know too much about, a little bit, but okay, well, let me see what more I get. That's so special. Okay, let's see here. It's hard it's hard for mediums to channel their loved ones, that they, you know, their family, because it's hard to get out of what you know, which is in the, you know, in kind of the conscious mind, and get into the psyche and the subconscious, and connecting with things that you don't know or wouldn't know. And that's where we need to go into to validate that this is them, right? That's what gives that that peace and knowing and that feeling of, ah, yes, this is them, right? So I love this. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see what more I can get here. Okay. 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 Uh, Boy, this has got to be this time of year. I'm going to tell you. Because even tonight, I started really late, was taking care of, earlier today, my granddaughter, and then, just trying to get things kind of settled for my Halloween event Saturday, and just a lot going on. And I almost was ready to go, you know what, maybe it's not going to work tonight, and kind of trying to listen, but something kept telling me, nope, you got to get on. Even if we do one reading tonight, you've got to get on. So this is why I'm here. But not only tonight is very special, which, we're in October, but even the second, even today's date. So there's also some kind of significance about even, the October 2nd, or, as being, someone's birthday or anniversary, or something very special happened today. It's like this is happening, but also this time of year. I cannot get all of the fall things out of my vision. So the pumpkin pie, right? Here in Utah, if you live here, it's, fall leaves, and it's, the crisp air. It's like all of these things that come in. So there's such an emphasis on the fact that there's excitement for October, I guess. Maybe that's the best way to put it. And how weird, I literally, with no thought, I was like, oh, I'm going to wear my faux shirt. And that's always where I tell people that a lot of times the little voices in your head are your loved ones on the other side. So, but I even feel like that whoever is on that connects with this soul or souls, we may have more than one, had a significant celebration or something that just happened. So if that connects. So April said my grandfather passed June of 2018. Ah, okay. Okay. So that may even be that connection there too. Okay. Oh, hang on one second. Who just had their 14th birthday or just had their 48th birthday? I know this is really weird. Someone just had their 14th, 1-4, or their 48th birthday. So someone just turned 48 or someone just turned 14. Very weird numbers, but very much so. Ashley said, Steph, is it an older male? Yeah, very much older male. Yeah, absolutely. Very much. And then my mother-in-law said, Mont loved October. He could party and dress up. Oh, that's what I mean. It's like so much excitement for October as being, a favorite month. See, and I didn't even know that about Mont. So these are the things that they'll come through and want to share with me, that, that I don't know, that I didn't get to know. So then even there's something about, the 40. Now, this doesn't have to be age either. We could be celebrating the 48th anniversary of a wedding or the 14th wedding anniversary. But basically, it's those, one of those numbers or both, are connecting with someone that is here that, will understand this. It's like, oh, yeah, my son just turned 14, right? Or I just turned 48. This is kind of where they're going to help us even connect even more. Or, we've been married 48 years, right? Or we've been married 14 years. Don't you love that things just don't come through exact? it would be nice sometimes, but you know, like I said, it's a different language. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. Um, also, I just heard talk about the old boots. Talk about the old boots or my old boots. Talk about old boots. BOOTS. Not boobs. Boots. Boots. It was so weird. Let's see here. I'm looking at all of let's see. Um, Amanda, my husband just turned 48 on the 28th, but he's still alive. That's okay. Sometimes they'll bring up numbers. Oftentimes they'll bring up numbers that will connect with those who they are connected with here. It'll validate their birth date, if that makes sense, or whatever may be. So that could be where that's coming in. And let's see. Candy said, I have my grandma's boots, only thing I kept. And so if this might be connecting with your grandma, Tandy, this would be whoever the male is would be speaking for grandma, if that makes sense, and wanting to mention the old boots. I need to mention the old boots or my old boots, so it might be theirs or coming from the male, if that makes sense. So, and Jackie said, my husband and I would have been married for 14 years this year on 10/22 this year. Oh, okay. Oh, my hubby's still awake. My mom, hi, honey, you're supposed to be in bed. Wait a minute. My hubby said my mom has my grandma's old boots. Ah, they're in the picture. I wrote the poem. Oh, that's right. I have to read Diane's. This is hilarious. Oh, I love it. This is funny. Let's see. Diane, like I said earlier, some people, Diane is one of my good friends that we grew up together. Laugh Out Loud was hoping it was Scott and wanted to talk about buying us alcohol to go to the boot. How funny would that be, right? No, your brother never bought us alcohol at the age of 16 and 17. And I never got trashed in the parking lot of the boot on wine coolers and puked out front. No, it's not me. Oh my gosh, good times, good times. Oh my gosh, so bad. I forgot about those boots that my husband just mentioned too. And they're grandma's boots. Mentioned the old boots. And then Regina, my father-in-law's birthday was October 2nd. He left. Okay. Loved all that. And let's see. This is so funny. And Gina, my cousin and his son both passed on the 22nd, a year apart. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to see what more I can get, you guys. I keep getting distracted, but I have a feeling that we might have a couple different, but I just have a feeling that we've got April's grandfather. So I'm going to focus on April's grandfather and also then on Mont, who is my my husband's uncle, and my mother-in-law's on her brother, who I didn't get the chance to really know. So, which in October, it's just like there's such a significance of why now, and it's not even it's not even it's not that maybe I haven't ever connected with Mont before. I think we had maybe a little bit, but it's like there's so much significance of now. Now is a good timing. He's been gone 10 years, right? And then him saying I'm with Mom would be my husband's grandmother, and still consider her my grandmother, who died at 101 and a half, by the way. About has it been 2 years? I know that it's been over a year. We going on two. I mean, time just flies, um, but and for him to say I'm with Mom makes sense now that Shay pointed that out, and I think Mandy did, and Mom. I didn't even clue into this. So hang on one second. But it's like now I'm here because they need to hear from me, if that makes sense. Um, so April, October is my Aunt Robin's birthday. Okay. And April is Aunt Robin. So how is Robin connected to this grandfather? Is this his daughter, right? Is that how this works? Okay, that is biological daughter. Ah, see, that's what I mean. It's like now is the good timing. So, oh, her birthday was just yesterday. Do you see? I knew I was connecting with your grandpa and Mont. I've got them both here. That's what's going on. What? So, okay, so Robin's birthday was yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Now is such a good time. So now here is where you, April, and your other aunt that is here are going to be a messenger. You can share this live where first and foremost, this is your grandfather who validated his presence by bringing up 228, which is his birthday and yours, knowing that you would catch that and get his attention and wanting to tell his biological daughter happy birthday. Do you see how this works? It's a lot of work to get there. But when it comes to Mont, so Mom, I know that you're listening, and my hubby might still be on, and Shay or whoever else may be able to validate. There's also something else that's now. So, oh, my hubby said from my mom, I think this is not at 14, the state was talking that he needs more help. Mom was very bothered. I have her old boots. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I think this is Mont too. I think so too. Wow, I knew I had them both. I knew I had them both. This is so crazy. I'm going to try really hard not to cry. I'm going to try really hard because of that 14 being so significant too. So, and that's right. Yep. Okay. Grandma was really bothered by that. And it was at the age of 14, right? That the state. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. And the fact that, so my mother-in-law has her mom's old boots. I have the old boots. So we've got both. I I just need to figure out and validate why Mont is here now. I think that's the biggest thing too. Need to validate why now. There's something so significant that just happened. Like for instance, with April's aunt's birthday, which is the daughter, but also something with Mont is so significant that it's like, why now after 10 years? So this is why. Okay. Yeah. It's so powerful. Okay. I got it. I might have to message my mother-in-law offline. I have a really strong feeling, honey, my hubby's on really quick. I know, honey, you got to go to fit too, but so to my husband, Justin, honey, how do I put this? Do you remember what month or about when Mom had her scare with cancer? Do you remember? So when that anniversary was, are you able to remember? Was it about this time, or why this time is really connected to like the anniversary of someone's health scare or something to do with that as well, if that makes sense. Okay. That's what this is about. Wow. Um, um, okay. April, so your grandfather, just heard me. I just heard the name Ted or Todd. So one syllable, T, so Ted or Todd. Let's see here. Oh, good. Oh, my hubby's good. I'm going to post this one here. Okay, so my husband posted, but this is from my mother-in-law. It is Mont. October was when I reached out and asked to take Mont for the first time after him being in state care. I took him to Special Needs Mutual that I had just learned of. Took him 1 week before the big special needs Halloween party. I learned the group. I'm going to cry. And heard Mont had been moved back from Cedar City. Decided to take him. Mom warned me that he may not go. The rest is history, and we rebounded. Wow. Holy crap, Mom. Dang it, I'm not supposed to cry. It's not supposed to be me channeling and crying. It absolutely is. It makes so much sense why I feel this is so connected to you, Mom. So that for my mother-in-law, Roxanne, this is for you. This is so much of Mom being here, knowing that this was such a special month for this reason, and just knowing that you would know, you would connect, because there was some reason that there was so much significance of why now, why this month, or even the date, or whatever it may be, and you knew exactly why, that it was October, and wow. That is so amazing. Wow, this is so beautiful. Wow. Let's see here. Oh yes, that's right. So Cheryl reminded me too. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You are absolutely right, my friend. Absolutely right. And Chriselle, and 10-2, like today, yeah, like today being a significant date. Am I missing something? Am I supposed to know something there? Kaylin said, my father-in-law's name is Todd. His birthday is 228, but he's still alive. Oh my goodness. And Kaylin, we were just talking about red hair. That's okay if they're still here. So your father-in-law's name is Todd, his birthday, and there's the 228. So very well, you've got to have someone on the other side trying to come in and mention your father-in-law, and that birthday. Oh, my husband just reminded me that my brother-in-law just turned 48. Wow. I didn't even know that. That's what I'm talking about, that 48. So Brandon just turned 48. So that would be even Mont coming in, but even Grandma coming in. So Grandma Murphy coming in with Mont, but also giving Brandon that happiest 48th birthday. Whereas also for April, her grandfather saying happy birthday to his daughter who had the birthday yesterday. This is so cool. This is so cool. There's so much. Okay. Well, let me see if I get more. Okay. Well, so this will be an interesting turnout of events. So I just got from from your grandfather, April, or from Mont, who also very well is here with Winnie, I need to mention the congratulations, and we have a new baby coming. So if this is for my side of the family, well, it's my husband's side, but they're my family. So we're going to have to just wait for some announcement of someone's pregnancy coming. Like they already know they're already pregnant, or they're going to find out very soon they're pregnant, or this is going to be April. You've got on your side, or both actually, have got an announcement of a baby coming, or you just found out. This is how this works. So this is so crazy. Christina, my hubby's sisters, your husband's sister, your sister-in-law's, his name is Todd. His mom passed not that long ago, and his birthday just passed Todd's. And then my daughter, Shay, my daughter says, I mean, you asked me that. I know, I did ask my daughter if she was pregnant. I had this feeling, but here's the thing is that, good Lord, I predicted many pregnancies in the family, including my daughter's before. And that actually dawned on me when I saw that. So, I mean, Mandy, you might want to be going to take some tests, honey, but, and then Shay, who is also, part of, our family, it says not me. Mandy said, tag, you're it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see who has a baby coming now. So, and there's so much excitement from all of these connections on the other side. That's why I don't know who this is that is so excited that there is a new beginning, which I do know Grandma Murphy loved the babies. Oh gosh, she loved the babies. And even Mont was really good with the babies. Even I remember how he was. So it could really honestly go many ways. So, but let me know too for you, April, or if with your aunt that's on, if you connect with the new arrivals, the new babies. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. Hang on. Let's see here. Now I got to do some math in my head. Bear with me here. Wait a minute. And maybe I know that's why I'm like, maybe it's both. No, Mandy, it's not Aaron's though. It's not a baby that's already here. It's a baby coming. Does just lost my thought there. Hang on. I just had it there. My brain's like all over the place. Yeah. So my husband that's on, honey, when is Brent, whose birthday's in July? Who has the July birthday? Oh my God, that's my son-in-law. Oh my God, I just thought it's my son-in-law. My son-in-law's birthday's in July. So about July, yep. Yeah. So I am supposed to mention that the baby connection connects to the July birthday. So which Hunter's birthday's Hunter's birthday's in July, and Brandon is Hunter's dad. So Hunter's it. Yes, April, let me know, hon. Let me know if this comes up for you. And if you're okay with sharing, I love to share. But so that's interesting because Hunter's birthday's in July. And wait, how old did Hunter just turn? Okay, this is all adding up weird now. So, but Hunter, so we mentioned the birthday turning 48. That is Brandon. And Brandon's son is Hunter. And can you imagine? Maybe Hunter's got the baby coming. I don't even know if Hunter's dating anyone. Oh goodness, this is crazy. If this all comes to fruition, you guys, I will share it all, I promise. So, but I'm going to get back focused for just a minute because I do want to say that I do know without a doubt, I knew tonight was going to be kind of chaotic, um, but wait, and Ethan is in July too. See, I'm really bad with birthdays. Well, and or Tyrell and Kelsey, as my husband said. Honey, does July connect with Tyrell or Kelsey? Why July would be so significant with them too? That very well could be. And I know Ethan is getting married, and I don't know if they're trying to have a baby or trying to not prevent it from not happening, but I don't know. Oh, now I'm really interested to see. Isn't it fun that our loved ones in spirit, totally ruin surprises. But one thing I'll tell you, April, for you, hun, I'm not going to look at my comments. I keep getting distracted. But one thing I keep getting from your grandpa that is for your aunt who was on, and I wanted to mention this earlier, that there is such a there's such a strong feeling coming from your grandfather, April, that not just for your aunt, but also for you and maybe others for that matter, that that he never wanted for any of those who were not blood to not feel like that they were not family, if that makes sense. So, and if anyone felt that way, there's so much coming from him of just apologizing, of grief, of wishing that that would not have happened. So it's it really is such a beautiful message and feeling of that he just wanted everybody to be a family, right? Everybody to be connected. So I love it. And your cousin's birthday. So April's cousin's birthday is in July. Yeah, let's see. And then Tyrell's is July 7th. And guess what 7/7 is? 7 plus 7 is 14. Remember we picked up the 14th? Isn't that crazy? That's what I mean, April, when you say, oh no, he was my grandfather. That's what he's coming through. He's like, I just wanted all of my grandchildren, whether they were blood or not, to know that I looked at them as my own. And the same goes with, you know, with your aunt and where they're being, be a stepchild or father, that he never wanted for that to be, right? So, and there's such a beautiful feeling of him. I know it's going to sound weird, but even feeling like that somebody may have not felt that way. And then when he got to the other side, he realized that he um, unintentionally did this and now is apologizing for that. So it's, and that may very well connect with your aunt or, or however that may be. So I love that. I think that's so beautiful. But, and also I'm supposed to, share from him to either you or your aunt that was on. If she's, I think, was it Wendy? I think I can't remember what her name was. But that. Hang on one second. I'll make sure. I just make sure that I'm interpreting this right. But there's okay. I need to emphasize that to keep your filtration, including the blood, in check. So when I see that, there's a worry with the kidneys, with the bladder, with the liver, and to keep that in check. But also when it's in the blood, can also be connected to diabetes. Whereas, when you're diabetic, then you can go through, dialysis and things with the kidneys. So Oh, Wendy is still here. So Wendy, for you, or this might be for April, or maybe this might even be for his daughter that he mentioned happy birthday to, but I'm getting such an emphasis coming from him that you've got to watch the diabetes, but then, where it filters through, kidneys, liver, bladder, and that. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that as well, okay? Um, and being very much where I almost feel like that the person who they're wanting to give a message to is kind of aware of it or mindful of it, but maybe just not getting the care they need or taking it as serious as they need to. So be very mindful and very, very diligent about this, because I feel like at this point, it's such an emphasis of even why they're here to share this message, that we could be not at a preventative, but at a, what would you call this, kind of a managing state. So, keep that in mind too. So, um, let's see here. Okay. Oh, I just saw that. Okay, hang on one second, you guys. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pin this comment because I just got chills. Um, so Amanda, I will probably mutilate your last name, hun, but is it Bosch, or is it, you're gonna have to like phonetically spell it out. But Amanda said, I had a baby girl who passed away. Oh, her birthday was July 26th, which was the July birthday, right, that we were connecting to earlier. Um, the first time she was hospitalized was February 14th, which is that 14th time I kept saying. And then your husband had turned 48 on the 28th, which is the 228, right? Wow. Okay, all of this connects beautifully too with you, and I'm so sorry for the loss of your baby. And even seeing the fact that they're mentioning the baby, whether this may be both of a newborn, it's where I tell people that when a soul exits, this world, the physical world, another is brought in, right? It's a loss, but then we also have a beautiful angel gain that comes in, and it's kind of, it's the very difficult times, but then there's also the blessings of the new, beautiful gifted souls too. And it's about the balance. It's, as hard as it is, as I always say, we as parents should never ever have to bury a child ever. It's just not how it's supposed to happen. Um, but I truly feel with that in respect that even these little souls that don't get to be here in the physical for very long, they cross over and they get to come back in. We call it incarnated. So then that cute little soul gets to come back in, based on, I feel, choice maybe, or if it's like, the little soul's like, no, I got more to do. It just wasn't the right time. And then, they come back in as your next child, or sometimes it takes a while and that soul is incarnated to your grandchild, or maybe even, a niece or a nephew. So I have a very strong feeling, Amanda, that this is even connecting to this as well, without a doubt. And even, even these souls who, you don't know, that are on the other side channeling, are even just here validating that sweet little soul, that your sweet little girl is with them, is at peace, and even I have a feeling you'll connect with some more things that you'll go, oh, actually, okay, this may connect with, a grandfather or grandmother, and where it would make sense that that sweet soul was being held by them, if that makes sense. So um, it's so amazing how it all just kind of comes together, right? Um, let's see here. Oh, Diane just said too. Let's see. Okay. So Diane said, okay, so weird. My sister just got on and her birthday is 2/28. What? Yes, he died on her birthday. Her daughter just barely had a baby boy. He's 2 weeks old. This is what I'm talking about. If he said, I'm with mom, my mom died on 7/7, which is 14, which is the July time I kept saying. He hated that his birthday would be on Thanksgiving. Yep, sometimes pumpkin. Um, Diane, hello. I don't think it's him, but so many coincidences. Crazy. There's no such thing as coincidences, hon. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. But that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, we have got so many coming in that are like just connecting all together, and we don't have many people on. So, I mean, if you had like thousands of people, you could definitely be like, well, yeah, out of all 1,000 people, you've got 3 or 4 that connect. But no, we've only got 28 people on, and you've got all of these numbers that are connecting, the 14, the 28, the pumpkin, you know, the male, the new baby coming. I mean, this is like, you can't look at this as a coincidence at all, my friend. So without even hesitation, and I know your brother is here, I know without a doubt, might be a little quiet and not as loud as the grandfather and as, you know, as Mont, you know, and you know, where those very maybe louder souls are, but it makes sense to me, and I think that's incredible. I think there's no way all this, and I didn't know your sister. I did well, and I didn't know that Scott died on your sister's birthday either. I mean, this is what I mean. And even with so crazy, I get so excited. Even with April, her and her grandfather shared the same birth date, right? So 2/28. And to see that number come up today, like in that way, usually it's just a 2 digit or 1 digit, but to see 3, it's crazy. It's so beautiful. And then also your mom and him saying, I'm with mom, and then seeing the number 14 and the 7. This is what I mean. I'm telling you, that is so crazy. And I didn't know Scott's birthday would be around. I didn't even know his birthday was around Thanksgiving. But do you see why the pumpkin? I hate pumpkin. That was the other thing. Or I really love it, right? Like obsessed. Oh, this is so cool. A lot of synchronicities tonight, right, Jamie? So amazing. I love this. This is so awesome. I love it. Um, so very cool. Let's see here. Oh, I love it too. And I just love that there's all of these little just kind of I'm not even subtle. I can't even say subtle, that there's all of these validations that are so specific with the little amount of people that are on. But yet you knew right away that it was your loved one, right? And there's so many synchronicities, yet they're so defined. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. So beautiful. I seriously think it's amazing. Let's see. Oh, I just saw. So, so Jessica said, I've been trying to get Amanda on for a while. This is her first time on. Oh, see? And that's what happens too, is like when you invite someone on, that's why I tell people, share the lives, tell people about it. You just never know, because they'll hop on, they'll just be drawn or curious, and then all of a sudden their energy will come in, and that will trigger the soul on the other side to come in and start giving these messages or these validations. And so it's again, no coincidences that even everything we picked up on also connects in Amanda's very unique and special way. So it's even validation, you know, to give her that peace and knowing that her sweet baby girl is okay, that she is at peace, you know, and even saying happy birthday, dad, you know, I mean, the fact that there's no way I would know that your husband just turned 48 on the 28th, 2/28, you know, and then the February and the 14. Do you see how incredible this is? So crazy. But it makes me so happy. It really just, it's amazing to see how these all connect together. So beautiful. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad too, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you, hun, for getting Amanda on. And even if we just get these little subtle, not subtle, that's not the right word, brief messages, even just that is enough to give some people that little bit of oomph, or inspiration to move forward in their life and know, all right, I got to hear from her and she is okay. And we will see her again and whatever may be, right? So amazing. So beautiful. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, Caitlin, good question. Was the blood thing specific to April's loved one? I don't know. I don't know if I saw that comment or not. I don't know. Maybe April, if you see that, let's see here. Yeah, April, did you? I didn't see your comment, so I'm not sure if you connected with that, with the blood thing or not. I'm not sure. Good call. I can't remember seeing anybody comment about the issues with the kidneys, the blood, the bladder, right? So yeah, let me know for sure. But so crazy. I feel like later in the night that it gets, we start getting some like ridiculous people. April, the when I had mentioned, hun, about the worry for someone here in the physical from grandpa or whoever may be wanting to tell you or your aunts to pay attention to the kidneys, the liver, the bladder, or the or I should say, and the diabetes, the having to go through dialysis. So Caitlin was just wondering if you understood, if you're connected with why your loved one would be mentioning that. Just if you don't even have to go into detail, but if someone that grandpa would make sense why he would bring that up. So let's see. April said I can be pre-diabetic. Yeah. Okay. And that can very well be what they'll bring up too, is, knowing that you are going to have issues with, with diabetes, they can also give that to you too. But I kind of felt this was more of, it wasn't a preventative. This was like, we're in it deep, but now we really need to be on top of it. So, so I don't know if it would be pre-diabetic, to be very honest, how it came through, but that's where I was feeling this was kind of an urgency for someone here in the physical, not taking it as serious as they needed to, even though they know that they have this serious issue, right? So, so keep that in mind. But so if if you're listening and you're like, well, I don't feel like this was my grandpa or this was my mom or whoever it may be, or my brother, but you're going, well, actually, I've been wondering, or I'm diabetic and I've been having issues. And maybe they've been talking about, needing to address, kidneys or whatever, then don't hesitate. It's kind of the way that I interpreted that. So Caitlin said, I lost a baby at 9 weeks, almost 2 years ago. Oh, doctor said it was most likely because I have a blood issue. Let's see. So I'm blood thinners now. Ah, okay. And the baby I lost would have been due July of last year. Wow, all these July connections, right? The July, the 7, the 14. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. It's so hard. Yeah. Oh, and your husband is type 1 diabetic. Well, see, and that would make sense too. That would make sense too, of just being very careful about that as well, right? So, and being such an emphasis on the blood and the diabetes and just being on top of it. It sounds to me that you're 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 on top of it, hun, as best as I think you can be, for that. So, oh, it's so hard, and I'm so sorry. And I had 4 miscarriages, 4, and they were all different times. They were all just as difficult as, the one before. But, it's taken a long time for me to wrap my head around the fact that everything, as the cliche saying says, everything happens for a reason, which I truly believe in that. But we'll never know the real reason until we're on the other side, right? So it's kind of how it's kind of how that works. I just heard something. So no, Caitlin, no, you're not reaching too much, hon. No, not at all. So I tell people that if you resonate with anything that comes through in a reading, whether it's from me or someone else, I don't care. If you go, gosh, you know what? I resonate with that, then you take it. It is for you. And that's what I tell people. There's no such thing as, well, okay, I'll take it back. There are such things as like reaches. I've had clients or like in events I've done where people have really reached to try to make it fit. So there are times, but if you're going, you know what, this fits with me and what I needed to hear, then you take it, my friend. You take it. It is meant for you. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, April said my aunt's partner has type 2. That's what I mean, hon. That's exactly what I mean. Is it the aunt that was on? Is that Wendy? Or is it the aunt we said happy birthday to? If that makes sense. Chriselle, I love you. My hubby came and gave me a big hug from you. It was so nice. Let's see. All righty, let's see here. I'm reading through some more comments, guys, here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, it's so hard. My daughter even went through a couple difficult miscarriages too. And so when she just reminded me that I asked her if she was pregnant, so like, oh my gosh. And I know that I know they want to have another. So, which, we'd be absolutely excited and supportive. And, of course, babies are always good, but, there's always that scare. It's always there, right? But we can't live our life in fear. I'm telling you. And it's like I've shared my acronym. What does fear stand for? It's the false ego appearing real, or the false evidence appearing real. So when we have that fear and we get scared and we think, I can't leave my house. I'm afraid that I'm, gonna, get ran over, or I feel like I'm gonna be in a plane crash, so I'm not gonna travel anymore. Whatever it may be. I've heard a lot of these. I'm using examples I've heard lately, but then we are paralyzed by fear. And that is what the evil wants. And right now, my friends, we are seeing a division of good and bad, of evil and of the good, of light and dark. So I always say, I will not sit back and be miserable and not enjoy and live my life in fear, because that's what the dark side wants us to do. That's what so I say, nope, I'm going to go and enjoy my life and live it and do everything that I feel that I am capable of doing. And then even more so. So step out of your comfort zone. But I would say do something every day that scares you just a little bit. That is my motto. Every day, do something just tiny, even if it's as simple as waving to some random stranger. Do something every day. Because I'm telling you, it'll just help you step out of your comfort zone, but it'll open up more doors for you, and more doors of opportunity. I'm telling you, I've seen it, experienced it. I did need the hug. Thanks, Chriselle. Oh, I love it. I love it. I have your sprays too, and I really need to figure out how to get those too. But all right, you guys, I better wrap up. I'm just rambling and I'm getting tired, but I'm going to try to see if I can make it work to do another live tomorrow night, maybe. We'll kind of see how it pans out, but because I do have my annual, my big Halloween party on Saturday. And if you didn't get tickets, I'm so sorry. It is sold out, but I do have a few that I have put to the side that I'm going to give away. And I'm going to post about that tomorrow. So if you're on the live and you watch tonight, you're going to have a little leg up on having more more tickets put in the drawing, or however you want to look at it that way. So thank you if you hopped on tonight and you just kind of enjoyed the kind of crazy night that we had, but amazing, beautiful messages that were just too many synchronicities that were incredible. But I'll share how you can win these tickets for Saturday night that is sold out, and then watch for all the other events that I have coming up here in the next, a few more months. But I'll be doing more, I'm sure, as I always do. Events are my favorite. And then if you want to book a party, I suggest get with Mandy or message me, and we can get you a party booked. They're my favorite too. So Halloween, October, I think I'm pretty full this month, but just message me and let me know if you're wanting to book a party. Do a wine and witches night, or the other one I said was a whiskey and warlocks. You can have your women with their wine and witches, and your whiskey and warlocks, right? You can have a fun, unisex party, Halloween party, and I'll come and we'll do readings. But it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Parties are fun. But if October doesn't work, there's other times we can book. But it's incredible to just get family and friends together, because that energy just helps my gift kind of be more magnified, I guess, if you will. And the messages just come in so strong. So just, keep that in mind if you have some family that really could use some healing or some guidance, whatever it may be. But hey, all right, you guys, I love it. Oh, Diane said, thank you for all you do to keep us going. Oh, to the ones who went on before us, life would suck if we didn't hear from them and feel them. I love you. Oh, I love you too, honey. Miss you. You're so welcome. This is why I do what I do, my friends. This is why I do the free nights, just so I'm just the messenger. I'm just the conduit, I say, just the secretary. I'm just giving you these messages that, that you need at the time, or your loved ones in spirit have been trying so hard to get through, but our human side's so stubborn, we don't want to listen, or we're so busy that we're not paying attention. That's how it works. But hey, all right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Oh, also, if you do the cinnamon challenge, you can blow the cinnamon into the front of your home. It is to bring in abundance of whatever it is you want abundance of. And you can still do that. Usually you want to do it on the first of every month. So yesterday, but you can still do it tonight, and you can even do it tomorrow night, but make sure it's done by tomorrow night. But you just put a little bit of a teaspoon of cinnamon in your non-dominant hand. And so if you're right-handed, be left be right. So then you are going to state whatever it is you want to manifest for the month. And if you want abundance of whatever, you don't have to be real specific, but kind of want to be a little bit, detailed. And then when you're done, blow the cinnamon from your hand. You're standing outside, blow it into your home, into the entrance. And then whatever's left, you're going to rub your hands together and wipe it on your body and see the amazing, manifestations and things that happen. I'm telling you, I've done it, and I do it every month, and just so many blessings every month. So make sure you do it at least by tomorrow night. And then full moon Monday night, I think maybe I have to do a live Monday night and do a very exciting full moon, because then the veil will be even more thin by Monday. So, oh boy, it's going to be interesting. So Saturday night is so close to the full moon. So if you don't have tickets to my event, shame on you. But if you have tickets, I'll see you Saturday. Come, doors open at 6, event 6:30 to 8:30-ish. And come in costume. My husband and myself and JC are going to be in costume. My daughter and her husband, granddaughter, will be in costume. And we're going to have food and drinks and so much fun, and prizes and whatnot. And then, of course, be channeling your loved ones that have passed. And if you didn't get tickets, like I said, I will post how you can enter into the giveaway. Okay. All right. There you go. There's my spiel. Oh, I love you, Mama. I'm so glad Mom came through. Love you. That was my Mama Roxanne was on. Hey, all right, guys. Good night. We will talk to you later.